You're watching Two Button Crew.
The daily show for Nintendo fans.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Simeon.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was swallowing at that one point in time where I should not swallow.
So Simeon and I have played some Zelda games that you haven't played, and you've played some Zelda games that I haven't played.
That's true.
Seems like I play ones that don't have masks in them.
That's true. Most of them are basically in one game.
Okay.
I mean, Ocarina of Time has a bunch, but they don't really do much.
But you just go on and on about Majora's Mask.
Because it's so great, and it has a bunch of really, really cool masks. And so today we have the top 10 useful masks in Zelda games. So to start off, number 10 is the Hero's Charm, which is in the game that you are currently going through, the Wind Waker.
Yes, an optional mask
item.
An
optional mask, and it makes Link look really weird, but it allows you to see the life of enemies that you are going through. So if you're going against a boss and you want to see if you're doing damage to him or you don't think you're hitting an enemy, bam, it tells you just how strong you are.
Like a life meter.
Yes, basically a life meter.
How cool is that?
It's awesome.
For a HUD item that Zelda series has never had before, to have an optional item that brings that in, borrows something from other games, I think that's great.
Genius. Number 9 is kind of creepy, and it's not one that you want to have on all the time, but it's useful in dungeons. It's the Great Fairy Mask. It's like one of the first masks you get, and it basically helps you when you're in a dungeon collect fairies. And fairies, once you've gotten all the fairies, you get a special item. So if you're trying to find them and you don't know where they are, you plop on that big ugly mask, and there you go. You're gonna be able to find the fairies.
So fairies are attracted to the Great Fairy?
I guess so. I don't know why though, because it's so scary. And what's really scary about it is, like, normally you're going along, and you know how the Great Fairies have those, like, 3 things of hair? Like, when you're close to a fairy, or there's a fairy in the room, the hair goes up. And so it becomes even that much more scary.
That's your signal?
Yes, that's the signal. Is that it glows, and then your hair glows. And it's kind of weird.
That's Medusa.
Yeah, pretty much. Those things are going to attack somebody. Okay, so number 8 is the Blast Mask. And like at first glance and like first use, the Blast Mask looks like really like pointless, because basically what it is it's a bomb on your face.
All right.
And you can set it off and you just explode and it hurts you.
Quite suicidal.
But the thing that's really nice about it is if you're running out of bombs or something and you need to use a bomb, you can just explode yourself. But if you press the shield button directly after you explode yourself, you block the explosion.
Perfect shield.
Yes, perfect shield. You got a perfect shield that, but yeah, it's really, really helpful.
Perfect shield that, home boy. Sounded like where you're going.
I wish I would have thought of that. Number 7 is the Degu Mask. I put transformation masks on here because they're necessary to get through the game, but they're also handy. Of course, we're talking mostly about Majora's Mask here. And I put the Degu Mask on here because it does have some uses and allows you to fly, which otherwise you wouldn't be able to, but that's mostly...
Like fly or like glide?
Well, you like burrow into the ground and then you like shoot up into the air and you use these like flower petals to helicopter down.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, and then you can spin and you can also shoot bubbles, which aren't really that reliable, but it's still good. It's better than most of the masks that you get in the game.
Sometimes I'm so used to not being able to fly or glide in Zelda games. Like last Friday night, I got so stuck that I was in this dungeon for like 30 minutes trying to look at all kinds of guides and like read the chat and figure out what I was supposed to do, because there was like a chasm with no like grappling hooks or anything and I had no idea. And then someone in the chat was like, I think it was Glenn, was like, Don't you know the Deku leaf you're able to just glide on? And yes, you are.
Sometimes you get like so into a game, like I mean that's that way in Link's Awakening where you have an item that makes you jump, and sometimes you just don't think of that. Like, oh, there's lava there, I can't get over it. Oh wait, no, I can jump.
Another item-based additional mechanic. That's cool.
Yes, awesome job, Zelda people. Number 6 is the Fierce Deity Mask, and I put this one really low on the list because it is useful. You can use it in the last fight. I mostly put it on here because it looks cool and it makes Link grow up and look cool and be awesome. But really, it's just kind of overpowered and it makes the last boss fight like not a fight. You basically just go hut, 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 and you shoot beams out of your sword and it kills the final boss like in like 10 seconds. So it's useful and it's cool. It just kind of makes the last boss fight really lame.
Tell me about the Stone Mask, Simeon.
The Stone Mask. Now, the Stone Mask is basically a rock that you put on your face in Majora's Mask. And
you roll down hills like a Goron?
No, that's in a couple masks. But it basically makes you invisible to like most people. So you could be like trying to sneak through the pirate's lair, and it's interesting because sometimes like people will like look at you, like even the pirates. I think they will look at you, but they won't do anything. They're like, oh, there's a dude with a rock on his face. I should probably do something, but I won't. And then you can like attack them and like make them just fall over. Yeah. So it's really handy when you're trying to be stealthy and sneaky and don't want to be seen.
That poor little kid's just playing with his rocks again.
Yeah.
Let's leave him alone.
He's infiltrating our base, but oh well. Number 4 is something that you can actually speak to. It's the Hawkeye from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
The best Avengers.
Yes. No, not that one. It does the same thing though. That's weird that they would name a Zelda item Hawkeye and it helps you shoot your arrows. I don't know. I
loved all the arrow mechanics in Twilight Princess.
Yes.
That was the one that you could like attach the bombs to and everything, right? Shoot and explode things.
Yes.
And then you got to zoom in so far with the Hawkeye, and I loved all those levels, especially like the Western one and stuff, just shooting people down. And then they were like, you could do one-hit KOs when you could zoom in that close and stuff.
Just shoot them in the face.
I love the Hawkeye. Yeah.
Shoot that moblin in the face.
Stinking face.
Yes. Number 3 is the Goron Mask. And the Goron Mask, it does allow you to roll down hills like a Goron, but it basically, you can turn kind of like almost into Sonic. Like you can like roll and like just explode through things, and it's really cool. And you can punch things really hard and lift things, and you turn into a Goron. Who doesn't like being a Goron? But I think one of the great things about this mask is like, especially if you're not using the bunny hood, it helps you go a lot faster by rolling. So if you need to get from point A to point B and you're not going to fly there, then you can roll around using the Goron Mask.
Confession of a Zelda player. I've always rolled places to go faster. I've never known if it was actually faster.
I'm pretty sure it is most of the time, like in Twilight Princess. I'm pretty sure it is. And then number 2 is the Zorro Mask. And this one's really cool. You can swim with it, and you can like give yourself like an electric shield when you're swimming, and you can also shoot out boomerangs from your arms.
Kids, don't try putting an electric shield in the water with you.
No,
it won't protect you.
Yeah, don't be like Link in this fashion. No.
And the biggest, best one of all
is the bunny hood, of course, and that's why they put it in Smash Bros. It helps you basically run like 2 or 3 times as fast as you would normally go.
No more rolling. No
more rolling, and Link, we already know that Link is not that fast. Like, he really isn't.
Nope.
He's kind of slow, and so the bunny hood just helps speed things up. run faster, jump further, and in Smash Bros. Games, you run faster and jump like woo, and it even makes like a noise like to yeah, wee, to make sure you know just how awesome you're being. So kudos to you, Bunnyhood.
There you go, the top 10 Zelda masks. Thanks for watching and thanks for being a part of the crew. Comment your picks for the best ones.
And don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and most of all, to share with your friends.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Signing out.
Extra appreciation.
Extra appreciation.